Uh-oh. Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. I called it.
Yeah, you did.
If I jump in
Um,
this water, will I die? From this height up
yeah.
here? I will?
No, not from the height. Not jumping in the water, but the sand will kill you under the water. Just gotta be real careful with... It shouldn't be no major setback. If you'll throw you a bedroll down real quick, you should be okay if something happens.
I'm putting out a bedroll. Just in case.
I am too. I'm gonna wait this out where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm following the path to the river.
Okay.
Halfway there.
I'm still down here in Noobville though. I'm headed up that way. You can pick where you want to set up base for the time being.
I don't know. I might not make it. I'm halfway dead. Sandstorm came directly for me.
I'm sorry. I'm waiting on it. I know it's gonna get me here. Yeah. Well, maybe not. It's going just south of me.
Yeah,
Huh.
I died. At least I put down my bedroll
Well,
right next to me. Probably die
I'll wait
again.
on you. I have no trouble waiting on you. If you can give me an idea of where you spawn at the bottom of the map, I'll start heading towards you. You don't have
Oh,
to
I'm
send
not.
me a picture. Just
I'm not. I'm in the desert. I've got a bed thingy. I'm halfway to Old Faithful. Following the
oh,
river. I'll die again. I might die
I'm
a
gonna
third
have to
time.
I'm gonna have to cook some before I can get up there to you. I'll be just a few minutes. I got to chop me an alligator up here and cook him.
Alrighty, game. Can we please not let me die again? This is gonna be the fourth time today. Thank you.
I assume you've got your homework and stuff done, right? Or at least
Yeah, I
I
did
ain't gonna
that.
stay on you about stuff. I just want you to do what's right so you don't get in trouble.
Since today was your day off.
Yeah, it's the only day I get off this week. My new monitor's sitting in the floor in there. It's huge. I told Papa, me and him put it together tonight. I gotta have some help. What I figure we may do, if it's alright with you, unless you just want to build an Old Faithful, we can, whatever materials that he gives us, we can put in some boxes somewhere, and we can just make a few trips down when we decide where we want to build at, if you know what I'm saying. Or we can do whatever you want to do.
I don't mind living in the highlands.
It's going to be more beneficial. Of course, you have to come down here from time to time to do stuff, like go kill the queen and all that, but kind of getting tired of living in the jungle myself.
I get tired
I
of
like to
being
live in the north.
separated. Get tired of separated from the desert. You have to cross everything just to find stuff. It's annoying.
Yeah, you get used to having those stupid deer and stuff right outside your door. I know what you mean. It is aggravating.
Here's
It
Old
has some
Faithful.
pros and cons.
I found Old Faithful. Going up the mountain
Did you?
going past Jimmy's house.
You're doing a ton better than me. I'm still down here in Noobland. That's so funny.
You're still in
Why
the
this
desert?
is work? Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something here. 1 second. Alright, something else. Something else I wanted to tell you that's pretty positive. He's making a store where everything is available for sale. I don't know what the currency will be, but we're definitely got an option.
I'm pretty sure it would be gold if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we know how to get it. And on top of that, we could always go farm gold at the volcano and go down and get coins and stuff like we do.
Yeah. I made a new
Let's
character
see here.
this time. I didn't give her a name. I couldn't think of one. I guess I should have called her Autumn or something.
Huh.
Oops, some iron.
So, can't return inventory. Is it damaged? Wow, my bedroll's damaged and it won't let me. I've never seen it not let you return a bedroll.
Let's see how many stacks I've got. I've got 60 iron and stone.
Yeah, you're doing what's right. You need to be getting resources. Good job. I'm trying to destroy my bedroll. I guess I don't want to leave stuff like laying around on his server. If you want to build, we'll have to definitely build a fortress to, or something, a room like we had before, a square room and a round room, so we can get out of the sandstorm so we can level up. Definitely have to do that.
Got a two-handed sword. E.
Yeah, me too. I can't do nothing with this bedroll. I'm wasting time.
I forgot to pick up my bedroll.
It won't let me. I'm going to destroy the damn thing. That's what we're going to do.
I'm now just starting to level up. Really quick.
I'm level 16. I don't know how long the nights will be. That'll be the next thing. Trying to learn.
Probably full nights. He probably forgot to do that.
Yeah, well, he didn't turn up the lights are only good for 3 minutes. The improvised torches. I done learned that. So yeah, I'd say the nights are going to be lengthy.
Can he change that?
Oh yeah, he can do anything he wants to do.
You should ask him to do that. Just say it gets annoying having to play in the nighttime.
Yeah, I guess I could say something to him.
I've got a lot of hide on me. I guess
You've
I'll
got
just...
thick hide on you already?
No, hide.
Now how can they see me in the water? Yeah, it looks like that. It's definitely going to be a regular night. Just based on what I'm seeing here. But I am gaining a lot of levels killing animals.
Same. I hate picking up bugs. They're so annoying.
I'm just kind of waiting on him to message me. What we'll do is I'll ask him to spawn us a couple of... I don't know what he's going to give us, but I'll ask him if he would spawn us or maybe we can make our own to put stuff in. We need a steel large case, you know, chest.
Mm.
I don't expect him to give us a great deal of stuff. He said he would give us a starter pack. I don't know what that'll be.
Probably not good.
Yeah, but we should be level 60 in just a matter of time.
I'm level 16. It's way, way slower than the last server. I at least thought it would be better than this, but it's, it's not that fast.
Well, it's not real slow either. I think it was one animal kill at a time, wasn't it? Leveling.
Yeah. I found old skeletons.
Oh, you better be careful, man. Them things are mean this low.
I've took them out once on this low level. It was a
I will
heartbeat.
commend you on that one then, for sure.
He was a heartbeat.
Do you want, we can put all of our, um, wow, server is like laggy as all get out. We could get up on, I'm gonna run. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna die. Get off.
Where are you?
I'm coming through Old Faithful. Or coming up to it. I'm damaged. Pretty good. I'm coming up
Something
on an
after you.
exile camp on the left. This
I'm,
is probably not that smart.
I'm lagging too.
It showed 93 ping for me when I got on.
Let's see, where did I put my campfire down? Up here. Here
Journey
it
steps are
is.
leveling me up really quick.
Yes, I guess I won't build anything. I guess I'll wait for him.
Well, we can build. Whatever he gives us, we'll just save. I mean, if you want to start laying foundations on stuff, I would assume to just make the regular old building the round one and then put square on it. It's a lot of room like that. If if you really wanted to, we could build on that peak across the water there, that big rock ledge. Um, Not ledge, but you know, it's like a pylon-looking mountain across the way there where the water bends back to the right. If you put enough grid in there, you can actually climb that at low level, and of course you'd have to go up and down bringing materials to build with.
I'd rather just stay at Old Faithful.
Well, make sure when you start pouring foundation that you come down as low as you can and raise the blocks up as high as you can, so it'll give us plenty of room, because once you start at that angle, it really kills how much space you have to build in.
I'm just waiting on you.
Okay. All right.
Where
I'll
are
set
you?
the foundation out, and then we can start building together on it. It won't take long. You remember how long it took last time.
I still don't see you. I thought you said you were nearby.
I'm at the hand of God right now. That hand that's over across the water. Just before you get to Jimmy's house. Is there anybody up in here?
No.
When we do decide to go to the highlands, we're probably going to go up next to the volcano and build, secluded wise. He did say that gods are temporarily disabled on this server until it fills up a little bit more, and if it don't fill up, he said then they would reevaluate the slots that they have and then decide on when gods will be available and when they'll be turned off. But there's supposed to be events, like they're going to have like PvP matches where you get in an arena and you fight somebody else and you win prizes. I guess probably legendary weapons and stuff. I don't know what it'll be. That sounds
Imagine if
fun.
this server turns out to be a flop.
Well, there's a good chance the game's not doing that great on PlayStation, but if we're gonna play, we might as well play with people that wants to be here. I see you.
I don't see you.
It's because I'm behind you. Alright, first thing I like to do here is build
Just invite me to
a
your clan.
box. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Whoop. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm gonna
Did I
see if I can
accept it?
hit you, and if you... It says accepted, yeah. Let me hit you. Dang it!
It does. Do it again.
Yeah, it does. I guess it's always done it. I don't know. I didn't think it did. I didn't think you could damage your clan member.
Do it again one more time. I didn't take any damage. Oh yeah, I'm taking damage. Eee. I've got my campfire set up here if you need to cook something.
I'm just actually going to real quick build us a couple of wooden boxes just so we can store items in. And then I'm going to start pouring foundation. Yeah, harvesting's going to be a little more tricky than what I thought it was going to be. But he says that it's insta thralls. When you go to convert your thralls and stuff, it should be pretty quick. So that means when we get animals here just in another week or two, another week I believe, it'll be instantly converting them, which is what you want. That way you can have a demonic spider in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm gonna put these boxes down right here in my...
Let's see.
favorite little place.
We need foundations, don't we?
We need wedges and regular foundations, square foundations. I'm gonna put these boxes right here where I always put stuff. Man, the collision on PS4 is so much different than what it is on the computer. I
I'm
am about
used.
to get used to it though.
I'm used to 20. Now we're only getting 9 and 12. It's kind of annoying. Takes longer too.
Do you not want to play on this one?
I don't
I
know.
definitely won't force you.
I'll see what he gives us. And I guess how the server comes out.
Yeah, I mean, we're not obligated to come back and play on nothing, you're right. Let me go ahead and put my feats into encumbrance here. I mean, my unspent points into encumbrance. I'm up to 20 now.
I've got
That'll...
I've got 17 in mine.
Okay. I do miss the regen. I am getting experience each time that I'm hitting a rock. It's a small amount of experience, but it's happening while I'm mining. It's noticeable though. It's faster than the official servers is. I just gained a level by mining rock.
I feel like I'm getting more stone. I've got 1, 2, Three, four, five, six, seven. 754, I think. Stone.
Alright, I'm getting ready to start making some wedges here. I guess I need to unlock the feet first. I got a feeling this kid didn't get to leave work. And that's okay, because he don't need to jeopardize his job so we can play a video game. You get 12 stone each time you hit it. That's 8 less than what we were getting on the other server. That's not bad.
I'm putting rocks and stuff in these stuff. Now I'm gonna go get some wood and then make foundations.
Alright,
Or
I'm getting ready to start.
I could build my house separate from yours. I could build mine on the mountain. You know.
It's whatever you want to do. Just don't go up that mountain over there, because remember there's a lot of iron up there around that black post. You know what I'm saying? Up on the hill. Or yeah, if you want to go up under the tree, you can. Is that what you're saying, up on the
No,
tree?
I was gonna take a left. Like, follow me.
Let me see where you are first.
Right in front of
Oh,
you.
yeah, you're talking about going up on the hill where that tree is. You could do that.
Yeah, can I build up on this hill if you don't mind?
If that's where you want to build. Do you want me to build with you, or do you want to build separate from me?
I was gonna build my house like on this edge right here, looking down at yours. Since it would have enough
Alright.
for me, and you can have your side, so we don't get crowded.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start doing mine. Oh, are y'all on? Yes. Yes. We are at the aqueduct.
I gotta charge my controller. Hopefully, it won't die on me before I can get the charger in. Eeh. I bet he'll think it's an interesting spot that we've built here.
Well, we don't have to. We could go over there and build up on that bridge like we'd always talked about too.
I don't know. I like Old Faithful. It's treated us well. We've got a lot of resources from here. There's iron that spawned here, coal, and everything.
Yep,
Just
you're
don't
exactly
go
right.
too far out to the right, because there's coal up there, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I built here enough to know exactly where I can build and where I can't to keep the resources. We might lose most of the rock down here, but
Who needs rock? We can probably get rock in a
rock's
jiffy.
everywhere.
Yeah. It's a breeze to get rock. Everything has a purpose besides insects in this game, right? Eventually, when fishing comes out, the new update, then
It'll be a bait, right? That'll be a bait, but everything has got some sort of purpose. They didn't put anything that's not something that you would. All right, getting on now. Send me a SS of where you screenshot of where you are, and I will meet you there, please. Okay, I know what he's asking for. Let me do that real quick.
I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be level 60. You know he is.
I asked him for his PSN so I could send a screenshot. Let's see. I'm patient with him. I'm not gonna get in a big hurry. I want to not get killed here.
Did you destroy my campfire?
So his name is HB, is his nickname. He says everybody calls him HB. Just so you know what's going on. HGB. A1C. It's not very often you meet people that'll actually change their day. If you want to send me a party invite until after I get your stuff, that would help. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, are you gonna invite him to the party?
Yeah.
I guess I'll just unplug my microphone or something. Or I'll just say hello or something.
Yeah, he may ask who you are, you know, where you are or something.
Let's see, I have 4 unspent points. I guess I'll put them into encumbrance. Need 2 more to get 20. I guess I need some fiber.
I've got plenty
Nah, I've
of
got some.
fiber.
It's okay. I hate these stupid bugs. They get in my interaction menu.
His name is HGB A1C. I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool sounding. All right, I'm sending the invite.
Okay.
Hey man, nice to meet you. Thank you for your efforts on this server. Yeah, I think Fortnite has destroyed every video game. We played Friday the 13th before that kind of imploded or whatever. We were big into that, and we got into this game, but it's only come out in May, and there's just really nobody playing it no more. It's weird. Right. Yeah, Ark's very hardcore. You got to maintain those dinosaurs daily, and it's a whole lot more to it. I mean, it consumes your life. I've read a lot of threads, people talking about just giving up everything for Ark. Yeah, well, I'm active on PC on Steam. I usually play on there. He's my nephew Tyler. He has a PlayStation 4, so we're playing on here. But what my point is I play test live. I go on and make sure that with testing's what I'm saying, and it's not bad. You craft one station. It's called a thrall feed, and you put what they want to eat in it, and it disperses it out to them. It's not. It's basically putting something in a workstation, and then you can walk away, and it tells you the timer of how many days they're good for. Same thing with the feeding cycle for the animals. It's not going to be bad. Probably as bad as what people thinks it is. It's not like Ark by far. Yeah, I was real pleased with it. It's buggy though. It's very buggy. Right. Mhm. 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 All right. Yeah. So you're talking about coins as far as like silver and gold coins? Is that okay? All right. Many trips to the volcano will go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about in the Far East. Yeah. Okay. Sure do. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about in there's like three or four little dots in the bay right there. Yeah, there's one inside the bay where she is, and then the Spider Island there's one, and then there's one just kind of south of where she's at, and then one at the far gate, the Ghost Gate down there, where you go to get the. Go ahead. No, that's all right. Go ahead. Well, just where the. Go ahead. I think it's the Decato or whatever religion area. Decato, yeah. I'm not good on enunciations. Anyhow, we don't we don't meet many people that are enthused about the game, so I guess we're a little giddy too about it. Yeah. Okay. We are. Do you know where it's? It's called the Southern Aqueduct. There's a large alligator. We may die, and I don't. That's me. I'm getting ready to die. I believe I'm gonna put a bedroll down. Oh, you're in the ground. That's awesome. You're like you're laying down on the ground, at least on our end. Yeah, it's a little quirky. Uh huh. Let's see here. Just making sure that I don't die when the sandstorm comes. Thank you for dropping all that. Did you pick it up? Let me have. Oh, I thought somebody had was dropping something. Sure, sure. That would really be great. We're gonna set Set's altar up and try to get it to the second tier, so we'll have something. But if you want to float as a mass, we'll take it. This the sandstorm mask would be great. We'll change the colors on it and make it our own for the clan or whatever. If you don't. Yeah. You sound like you've got a southern accent too. Are you in the south? I'm not asking where you live. I'm just curious if you're a southerner. Okay. I've been through that great state many times. I've been to Talladega, Anniston, Alabama. We used to stay in a town there near Talladega and then outside of Birmingham, there where UAB's at. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I was just trying to count in my head. That's about 10 items total. I'm making sure I've got a box. I've got some boxes over here. They're wooden boxes. I should have enough room for all that. Let me make sure there's nothing in it real quick here. We're going to build right here for the time being. Yeah, I've got room. And then we're going to the highlands. We're just going to kind of level up in this area and then go to the highlands and build somewhere. Great. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'm used to that insta disappearing. So, yeah, I've told my nephew about that several times too, just so he's aware of it. Okay, I'll pick those up quickly. We were we were just curious, is the community open to any suggestions or is everything set? And what I mean by suggestions, we just played on another server where nighttime wasn't as long. I mean, maybe that's what you want and that's all good, but just curious if they could shorten the night any, or would you consider doing that? Mm-hmm. Sure. Uh-huh. Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well. All right. If that's what everybody wants to do as far as people that make the rolls, we were just talking about that. It's kind of aggravating, but it is part of the game too. But there's nothing that really happens at night that don't happen during the day other than you just have to use a torch. Just one other quick suggestion, and these are just things that I've picked up playing on computer, or excuse me, on other servers. Um, where your thrall locations are, like where they spawn. If you set up a rule where you can't build or put a wheel of pain down within like 25 block space of that area, and I know that's kind of regulating and micromanaging things, but that ensures that the thralls always respawn. A lot of people likes to drop a wheel of pain on top of it. I don't know if you've thought about that, and I'm not trying to undermine you, but that might be a rule too you might want to enforce, especially just so everybody has a fair chance to get a T4 before a purge or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, griefing. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Now, server chat. There we go. Okay. Yeah. No, this is actually as far north, east, or south or west. I mean that we've made it thus far. We call this Old Faithful. We like to come here and level up to go to the Highlands. We really like going up in the north. Uh, we'll check it out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, and then just one other question that we had too. I got a little list here just to ask while I got your attention, but it's if we get on and it's hard. Hopefully, it explodes. There's a lot of people that comes, but we'll just try to keep up with who is like in the white flag rule. Like we definitely don't want to grief any new players that's trying to put a base together. Is it okay if we just kind of mention in chat? I guess that'll give our game plan away. But how are we going to know who we can raid and who we can't? Based on the white flag rule and all that, and not get in trouble for it's what we're asking. Oh yeah, I've got everything. Sure. Okay. I see. Okay. Sure. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. All right, man. Uh-huh. I can. If it's all right with your permission, I'll just send you a private message and then we can meet like this again at a later time if I don't run into you before. All right. Okay. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. You don't meet many admins that actually want to interact with people. This is the first time for me, so I appreciate that for sure. Did you happen to hear that Burt Reynolds passed away today? Don't it? This our childhood. It's starting to, people we grew up with watching on TV and stuff is dying. uh, yeah, he's probably lurking. He's a little backwards. He's my little buddy. He loves to play games. All right. Yep. We'll start picking those up so we don't lose them, and I'll divide them evenly with him. Um, just maybe a couple of water skins we can fill up just for the time being, so we don't have to keep going up and down the hill all the time. That's really water's the main thing here for the time being. We like the grind and things. The sandstorm mask was very generous. Thank you. I'm gonna start picking those up. Oh wow, thank you. Let's see. I didn't. I hope he got that because I didn't get it. I'm not sure I didn't. Okay, he must have picked it up. Hopefully he did. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you was okay with that. Didn't want to overstep boundaries. See, it's your server, so I've got a couple people I can mention it to. We'll see what happens with them. They come on. If anybody does come, I'll obviously message you so you can count slots. I understand what you're doing with that, and you can keep up, kind of moderate what's going on. For sure, I'll make sure they get that information out to you. Hmm. Right. Okay. Do you have to have a separate PlayStation to run this server through, or are you running it through a PC, or how does that work? I'm just curious. I've never done server stuff before. Uh huh. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. All right. Have a good one. All right. Bye bye. All right. I'm glad you picked that up. We'll set that down shortly. You can get you a water flask or leave them in there. The one thing about the steel tools that he give us, that's excellent. But you can't repair them yet until you unlock that feat. So just keep that in mind. It's going to make life easier as far as harvesting, but it will break, and until you can level it up, you won't be able to repair it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm over heavy. I've got to go build another chest so I can dump this stuff off here real quick. I hope I asked all the questions that you was thinking to ask. I tried to make a list so that you could hear the answers and know kind of what's going on.
I answered most of my questions.
What else did you have that we didn't address?
That's it.
Alright. Well, now you're a member too, so if you've got a question, you can be, message to him. But I was just thinking, if a lot of people ends up getting on here, which we'll see, there needs to be some rules about as far as where you can, drop wheels at to break these uh, thralls. They can't be like 15, 20. I'm having to go get some trees. I don't have enough trees to make another chest. Alrighty. Are you going to jump in and start building your base, or what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice of the dude to give us a sandstorm mask. I hope we don't die and we don't lose it. That's the next thing. And he said he would definitely consider turning the nights down some, so that'd be another good thing. To be honest with you, when you get 10x as far as harvesting, you get heavy pretty quick. Of course, you don't have to go as far, but you get too much too soon, kind of thing. So maybe the 3 times is a better option. Uh, it's good to know he's a southern fella. That's good. You don't normally hear southern people.
They seem pretty nice.
Yep, I agree. Really nice guy. Really,
Hmm.
really nice. I've got these water skins right here I need to put in here. So help yourself to the water skin. I'm going to trade out my empty one for a full one, and then when we get a little more emptied, we'll go down and we'll do our thing. Okay.
Let's see. I gave you everything that I had, forgetting that I was
Oh,
making, forgetting that I was making my own stuff.
well, I'll tell you what. Come down here to me, because I'm heavy as heck. I'm going to start dropping off. I'll give you what I've got, and I'll go get some resources, because you've got a lot further to travel. Let me know when you're close, because you mentioned, he done mentioned that it'll disappear quick, so.
I'm right here on you.
Alright, this is what you was giving me, so. The only thing that I'm keeping that you give me was some brand. Here, wait a minute, just a little more. You got 2 more blocks. There. Try that on for size, my friend.
147. Jesus.
You got after it as far as that goes. We needed that skinning knife. I hope you got a skinning knife. Did you get everything, like your tools and stuff? I didn't pick all my stuff up. I just got a skinning knife was all I really wanted.
I got all my tools.
Okay. Just keep in mind that it'll make life easier while you're kind of, farming or whatever, but if you break it, You
We
won't be able
can
to
we can get to
repair it.
steel pretty quick, can't we?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Steel weapons don't seem to break that easily.
I'm going to use them. I decided that I'm just going to use the steel picks and stuff.
Might as well make
He's
life much easier.
he has the capability of spawning it at a mash of the button. You know, where it takes you actually time to farm to get it. So kind
I
of
thought that was
interesting.
pretty nice of him to drop us some stuff. He didn't
I
have
didn't
to.
expect the stole tools and definitely the sandstorm mask. That was really generous of somebody.
I didn't expect him to give us anything. I just thought he'd give us a warm welcoming and just let us do what we wanted.
So you maybe changed your mind about wanting to play on this one?
Yeah. He if he keeps on like he's doing and he keeps on adding stuff, then yeah.
Yeah, well remember he's got physical money involved in this, so he's going to be here. He's already paid G Portal. Um, and I think he's the kind of fella that you could just like message and say, "Hey, I'm struggling. Can you help me?" And he'd come over and do it. I really do think he would.
I think so. Yeah.
It, I keep thinking though, it's a shame everybody's wanting this game to go so well between you, me, and him, but for whatever reason, people are just not playing it.
Because
And of
Fortnite's
course,
taken over everything. I mean, it's pretty sad, but I mean, eventually Fortnite will die out. And when it does, a new game will come out. I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to take it over for a while, don't you?
I hope it does. I hope something dethrones Fortnite. Not that Fortnite's a bad game or nothing, but I'm just,
I understand. I'm getting tired of it too.
it's ruined a lot of games.
It's ruined Conan, and it's a pretty good game. I enjoy it.
Good, I'm glad you do.
Didn't
I
at
like to
first
buy
though.
stuff you want to play. I don't want you to play something you don't like.
I didn't at first though, since I didn't know what I was doing. I was clueless.
Yeah, I might have been just a little harder on you than I should have been. My apologies. Wish
Yeah,
you'd
it's
cut the
okay.
water consumption back a little bit, but I guess I'm trying to take all the fun out of it. Yep, we will get going here and we will build, conquer, and survive.
I wish you would have been off tomorrow instead of today.
Being Friday, yeah, I understand. We can play a little bit here and there. I'll be off in a few days. I'm going to start my class tonight when you get off. Have to get off. I gotta start my new class, which I'm not complaining about. I'm excited.
Hmm.
I'm getting close to finishing up my degree. I just hope that you see, you know, my hard work is worth it, and hopefully you'll want to do it, go to college is what I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
I'll be honest with you, Tyler. I've went through life without going to college, and then I'm going to college, and it's much more easier going to college than it was not going to college.
I don't know why my sister doesn't want to go to the 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 college right beside of us. I mean, it's literally just about 10 minutes down the road. She wants to go
Yeah, I hope.
somewhere else. I don't know why. She could stay at home, having instead of having to pay for a room. Don't you think that's awesome?
I think it's really awesome, and I think before it's over with, your dad will have a long, deep conversation with her and get her thinking right.
I hope so.
Because he's the one ultimately's got to pay for it. Or at least help you guys get loans for it, but your jobs you get afterwards is what's going to pay for it.
I mean, she's gonna
Wouldn't
have to
be...
also pay rent, won't she?
Sure, yeah. Looking at $1,000 a month if she's wanting... It just depends on where she's wanting to go, you know. There's nowhere cheaper than Richlands, but there's also no colleges here.
Forgot that I... Forgot... Did you forget that I was streaming?
Yeah, I did. Anybody watching?
Nope. I had about 2 people, and they both just left just like a second ago. I'm glad they
They was
left.
probably listening at the admin talk.
I mean, he was in the beginning of the stream when I first started. Guess he got tired of listening. Which is, I'm okay with that. At least I know people like to watch. How do you think my little structure up here is? If you don't mind, come and take a look.
I'll be there in just a second. I'm putting in my spawn stuff here.
I mean, it's right over the mountain. I'll probably build off more. I want to have a big base. Well, temporary base at least. Are we saving that level 2 stuff for the islands?
No, you can use it here if you want to. When we get to the Highlands, it will be in tier 3 stuff. It's whatever you want to do. If you want to use it, you're welcome to it.
I don't know. I might use the walls and the door. That would be about it.
It's as much as yours as it is mine. You can have it. E-R-I-N-G, conquering. How you spell conquering?
I don't use that word a lot, so I don't know. I don't think I've used it in a long time, actually. Conquering?
Conquering.
Look it up.
Yeah, see. I am. C-O-N Q-U-E-R Q-U-E-R-I-N-G. I-N-G. Okay, we're good. I wish this would save. And I need to put some hashtags in here. I'm probably end up gonna die. I'm not paying no attention where I'm at. I'm probably gonna die.
I think there's a glitch going on.
Wow, what's up?
Finally, I get plant fiber. For a second there, I thought I couldn't get plant fiber.
That has been a glitch in the past, so wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me in the least. There's been many glitches since launch where you couldn't even harvest stuff, so how aggravating would that be to get on and can't harvest? Just like the for material.
Cut out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
And
You cut out again.
I don't know.
I can hear you just fine now.
I don't know why my internet signal's so low. I'm wired in. How about, yeah. I can't stream for some reason.
You're gonna have to get that fixed or something.
I don't know what's going on.
Your
I've
Wi-Fi,
got,
you're connected to the Ethernet,
yep,
aren't you?
I've got 100 megabyte a second internet too, by the way. I've got the best internet that Spectrum offers. He didn't know where the Southern Aqueduct was at.
Who did?
The boss man, or the admin guy, HG, I guess is his name.
What's that?
Where we are, the area we're in.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. I'm gonna put my mask on real quick.
I'm gonna put all this random
Um,
junk in here. Look at my base up
oh,
here.
nice. Yes, that's very nice. I like it. It's you got the whole building into the side of the hill theme going on there.
Why am I putting... No, I'm taking that out too.
I do the same thing over and over, man. I mess up.
Did he say anything about leaving structures behind? No,
Uh-uh.
I don't. I think he's fine with it if I'm not mistaken. I would like to have Chick-fil-A for dinner.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You don't have a Chick-fil-A there, do you?
No.
Haven't had one in a long time, haven't you? Have you?
I haven't had Chick-fil-A since I think Bailey and I eat after the concert that time.
I guess I'll bring it for it. Let me go down here at the mountain and look. Yeah, I like that. I will fill in this though. Try to. It doesn't look right. There we go. That looks way better. I don't like that you can see the inside of my house. There's holes in there, thingy. I don't like that. Going with the same design, huh?
I do every time. That's why I call it Old Faithful. Tell me if my mic starts going.
Did it again.
It's not going to handle it, is it? And I'm wired into the internet.
I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it
I
works
don't know
just
either.
like it works like a dime, and then sometimes it just cut out.
It's embarrassing to pay as much as I do for internet and I can't stream. It's
Mm,
still cutting out.
no, it's not cutting out anymore. I don't know. I guess he moved around or something.
I'm in the same spot I was. Your stomach hurts. I don't know what I done with my food either. I'll eat an egg.
Here, let me call my dad real quick. I'll be right back.
Do what you gotta do, huh? Wow. The lag is real.
I can't wait to get older.
Why? What's...
So I can start a job somewhere and I can make some money and do and save up for a gaming computer I would like to buy.
How much is your gaming computer?
Well, I don't want a gaming computer. I want like a. You cut out again. I didn't hear what you said, but what I said was I kind of want like a. I don't really want a gaming computer like a laptop, if you know what I mean.
You want a desktop,
Yeah, I
like
want a
I've got.
desk. Yeah, like you've got. They run much smoother, and I like the space to stretch my hands out. I wish I
Right.
was just a little bit more older. I wish I was about 16 or 15 or 16 so I could have a job.
Oh, I
Bailey
got
could.
the Alienware Aurora 7, and I give $2,300 for it, so that's quite a bit of work for you to get.
I know, I was looking at it yesterday when I had free time. I was just looking at the computers. And they get really pricey, don't they?
They do, yes. They do, man. You're exactly right. It's worth it though, if that's what you want to do. I got that brand new monitor. I'm hoping that it's got a HDMI port where I can run my PlayStation to it. I didn't bother to set it up because I knew we wasn't going to play but a couple hours here before you'd have to get off. When we do get off, I may try to hook it up and see what I've got.
How do I make multiples of this? Wait, no, I don't need to make any more of these. I only have to make one more.
I'm not really following your question. Ask me
No,
that again.
I didn't mean to answer. That was a question for myself.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't know what I was. I was going. I was gonna ask. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask. That's embarrassing. Oh yeah, how do I make more
Yeah.
sandstone foundations in my interaction menu?
Man, the lag is real. Um, you just go in underneath the radio wheel and make it, or you actually go into your inventory crafting screen and make your... That's the only two ways you can do it.
You
If
can't
you've already
spam it like you do on PC, can you?
spam it, what... still don't understand.
In your interaction menu, you can just spam something and it makes it for you.
Alright, this is bad.
What?
I can't fight and I can't run.
Are you losing internet connection?
I don't know how I could possibly lose internet like I do. I've got... And I can't fall over me, and I'm lagging like a sumbitch. I guess I'm gonna have to log out, log back in. I don't know what else to do.
Maybe it's his server.
No. Well, it's not the server. I don't know what's going on. I can't roll. I can't jump. I can't kick. I can pull up my menu. Oh, there we go. Well, after I put my spear up, I can do stuff. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, it was weird, grasshopper.
I'm just looking down, looking at you build. It's pretty funny. I like looking at
Real
how.
nice.
It's not like I meant like that. What I meant is it's like seeing what other people do. That's what I meant.
All you heard from me was real nice.
You always say that. I find it really funny when you say it.
It's a nice way of letting somebody know you're making fun of them. That's why I say it. Real nice. And then I tell those girls at work all the time. I'll say it wouldn't hurt you to be just a little nicer to me on occasion. They get a kick out of that.
Would you ever go on a date with that girl?
Oh yeah, we went out. I talked to her a little bit. We kind of
Ooh.
discussed what we were looking for and how schedules were going, and she's kind of not looking for nothing serious, but would like to have a friend, and I'm kind of feeling the same thing. And I just asked her if she just wanted to like go get something to eat sometime and go to the movies or go just do stuff, have somebody to go do something with, especially concerts, because the fall around here there's going to be a lot of shows coming,
You
especially
think
to the
she's?
expo center and stuff. So
You
kind of
think?
got somebody to hang out with. I
You,
don't think it's nothing.
you think she's pretty?
Sure. Don't you think girls are pretty?
That's not what I meant. Was did you? You never mind. Just read it. What I meant was, did you find her attractive?
Of course.
You showed me a picture of her on Facebook. I remember. She has a
Yeah.
daughter, doesn't she?
Yeah. Which one did I show you? What was her name?
I don't remember. It was that girl. I think she works at the hospital with you, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, girls at the hospital are the hottest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go 7 to the east. Maybe not quite that many, but we'll go a few. Let's see where we end up.
Did you buy her popcorn? Man, I wish I would have been
Um,
there. I could have used some popcorn, man.
so sandstorm incoming, by the way.
Where?
You see the little swirls at the bottom of the screen, little black things kind of flying?
Yeah,
That means
I
there's a
see 'em.
sandstorm coming.
We shouldn't die.
No, we got to put your mask on.
I've got it on. On the road again, on the road again. I've just about worn all seal pick out.
Yeah, but it's made life a lot easier, hasn't it?
Yeah, it made life go a little bit quicker. Why am I?
I
I need trees, not stone. What am I doing? Not paying attention.
If you want to, you can come by right here, and I'll give you some trees, and it'll save you some time since you have so much further to travel.
Donkey. Donkey.
That should... Here. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
That's...
That's what.
I don't know what I was going to say. Forgive me, I don't remember. I think I was going to tell you that was about half of what I had, I believe was what I was getting at, but I'm not positive.
I'm gonna split these level 2 walls with you. I'll split them down the middle.
You can have them. Just go ahead. I'll build my own later. I'm not worried about a great big fortress here. Like I said, I'm wanting to go. I want to go to the Highlands, but that all that is, it's nothing but rock, installation, and steel reinforcement. It's not that big of a deal on materials.
Okay, I'll just. You want me to use all the walls up, or
You can have you can have all of it. Just get whatever you want there and use it.
I need to go get some sealed. I might die. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
He was probably concerned why we chose here to build, but there's reasons for stuff. All we're doing is leveling up so we can go to the north.
you're serious.
What happened?
What is going on?
You can't interact with something like I couldn't earlier?
I died because I couldn't. Oh my god.
What happened?
I died because of this water situation because it wouldn't let me put my stuff in the right interaction menu. Good thing I put down my bedroll. If you don't mind grabbing my stuff.
Where are you? I have no clue where you died.
I'm right down the mountain. I'm like just when you go down there, I should be like next to the. I'm like right past the chests. Hopefully you'll find me. No.
I don't know. I'm looking. I mean, you said right past the chest, so I'm looking for a green speck. Okay. I have everything on me.
That's
I still don't quite
ridiculous.
understand why you died.
Because my silk water skin would not go into my stupid interaction menu.
Well, you can drink from it in your regular menu on the left. Just you hit the square button on it.
Good thing I spawned right close by. You okay? Hello? Hello?
I told you to give me just a second. Did you not hear me?
Nope, cut out.
Where are you at? Come down here to me. I'm overweight with all your stuff.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
It's not fast enough.
Well, I mean, my legs don't work that well.
Well, we know they're short.
Hey, leave my legs alone.
You know what boss I find the most frustrating? I
What?
hate the dregs. I hate that stupid thing. I have lost more equipment to the dregs. I've bled him down to where he has little to no health and then die. And then can't get back in the acid pool to find your body. I hate that boss the most.
E? I never went against him. I've only went against one boss.
You've been against the drag boss, the one that's in that acid pool, like a big looking snake thing that hangs out of it and spits
Yeah,
at you.
he was pretty
Okay,
difficult.
come here to me. I've been coming up the hill thinking we would.
Give me all that wood and stone. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know how you can carry all this stuff. It amazes me. Let's see here.
Is that it?
How many waters?
2. That should be everything.
No. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Can I have some of your wood? Just like
Yeah,
a stack.
you can have that full stack. I don't have anything else.
I seen you drop it, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Donkey. I love Old Faithful. This is my favorite place. As you like to say and reminisce with nostalgia, this holds many good memories. That's where I actually learned how to play Conan. It was on this very ground. Donkey.
And these walls are going to save me a whole bunch of time.
Do what now?
The grandma coming.
Why, sure. Just blare out.
Poor you. She checked on you to
It's
see
all
if you
good.
were hungry.
The cats would eat.
Well, would you let me place down my stuff in the right spot? Thank you.
Well, would you just look at that? Would you just look at that? I show you that clip. I'll have to
Mm,
send it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I must not have showed it to you. Yeah, I need to cut back the water and food just a little bit. This is like official server. How fast it's going. I didn't get my placement as good as I would like for this base. I'm not going to have a very big base at the end of the day.
My base is coming along alright. It's decently good size. I'll bring it out a little bit more though.
I'm going to drop. Do you need some more?
I
Can you
need some
use
more stone.
4?
If you have some, I don't know what you were gonna ask.
Here, let me bust these up and you can have the stone from them. Just bust those up and you can have whatever resource. I gotta go get more stuff.
I don't think I get any from it.
Really? That was a waste of time.
Yep. It's just a small base you've got here.
I know it. I don't know what's going on. I even lifted the foundations to the max, and of course it's just for one player, so it won't be enough room to put my equipment down. With a floating floor, of
I,
course.
I guess I'll add a second floor. I might need your help to add a floating floor. I don't know how. You just tear out the walls, dismantle them.
Tear out the ceilings in the center, so you've got a walkway. I like to make it too wide to walk on. It allows enough room for animals to pass by, and you can put things down and have room to walk past it. You know what I'm saying? If you put it too wide
Yeah,
all the way around,
yeah.
you go start stacking stuff against the wall. It's hard to walk around and have room, and the animals don't work well with one platform. I can't wait for that update. That's going to be so much fun. I want a demonic spider. I'm on a mission to get a demonic spider until I get a demonic spider. Thing's got 20,000 HP.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that it is.
I plan on having a pet tiger. That'd be pretty cool. Almost fell.
Yeah, you just gotta find a cub is all. I think they're tiered. They'll be. You have to put them in the tier 2 pens to break tigers. I believe they may be tier 3. They're not hard to make.
I want to make rhinoceros. I think those would be pretty cool.
You just have to find a rhinoceros baby and pick it up.
I
And
bet
we're
those.
close to where they spawn too,
But
by the way. Go
I
ahead.
bet those things are gonna be a beast.
If it depends on what you feed it, is the what it converts to. You have to find its food that it likes. If that makes sense, it
So
tells you.
the more food that it likes, the better food that, like the most favorite food you like, and if you feed it to them, it's gonna be stronger. I guess.
You have a real good chance. If you feed it its favorite food, you'll have a real good chance that it will spawn as a world boss. A better chance, I should say. Not a real good chance, but a better chance. And that's important at the end of the day. I've played around with it on Test Live a lot, and it's interesting how the thrall system works for the animals. Everybody's kind of freaking out that you're going to have to feed these things, but you put them in one workstation and it disperses it automatically.
Look, people got on. 2 other people.
Good.
Yeah. People be
So
getting
we don't
on.
have to worry about getting raided now. We're definitely under the white flag rule that he was mentioning to us earlier.
Yeah. I feel like it's a breeze to get trees, but getting a rock takes much, much, much longer.
I agree. Well, it takes more rock to make foundation. In there,
Be bigger or not? Do you mind coming up here and see if it needs to be bigger?
if you're going to put a second story, you'll have as much space. Is this an elevator? Is this where the elevator will go?
I don't know. I never thought about that. I guess I'll have to make an elevator soon. You have to climb.
Huh. You should be able to walk. That sucks. Hmm. Pretty big. Especially if you're going to do an upstairs with it. This would be a perfect place to put an elevator for outside access. Put you a door right here so that nobody can actually get in with walls on each side of it right here. And a
Yeah,
door right here.
I guess I'm putting in the walls now.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could go maybe 2 more sandstone foundations towards the big tree if you really wanted to, but
Yeah, I think I
don't,
will do that.
don't forget to make door facings and things.
I won't.
Did he give you any door facings in the equipment box?
I didn't take anything. I don't remember. You should go look.
Our admin was as excited about being on here as what we were.
I guess that's a good thing.
It is, yeah. You don't find people that enthused about a video game. Alright, I'm gonna go down here and check for you real quick. I'll see what I can find and I'll bring it back to you. Oh yeah, he gave us one door. That's funny. That is definitely funny. I appreciate his effort. That's awesome that he did that for us, but it's funny he only gave us one door.
He probably thought we'd build together, don't you think?
Yeah, but it's a lot more convenient and you have multiple doors to go through. That way you don't have to search for a way to get out. That's funny though. He's a good dude. Need to add him as a friend. As a matter of fact, I want to send him a friend request and hopefully he doesn't deny it.
He shouldn't. I'll send him one too. He'll probably decline me since he doesn't know what I sound like. Do you think?
I doubt he will, because he had
What
a
would you say?
chat.
What'd you say?
He added you to the chat, to the server chat, so I don't think he would. Let's see, make sure there's nothing else I can give you.
Wow. You think that's pretty big? Or do I need to go one more out?
I think what you've got's gonna suffice, especially if you put a second floor in it, because you'll have as much floor space above it. What you have to keep in mind is your wheel of pain, even though it's small and it only uses one, there's still a better deal as far as resources go. In my humble opinion, somebody else may argue with that fact, and that's okay, but the large ones are so difficult to cover. But he said there would be no griefing with stealing. So we'll see if things happen the way that he's expecting it to. I definitely won't be bashful on blowing the horn if I get done dirty on here because I'm not going to do dirty to them.
I guess I'll stop broadcasting. I've had a couple people stop by at my work